Hello, guys, it's your girl again, Sophie Uplift. And guess what I'm doing today? Yee. As a literature student, I want to review some of the books I read from 100 level to 400 level. Trust me, they were more than these. But I just have to bring out some of them to review. Some were PDFs, some were printed copies, and we had no choice than just to read these books because who wants to fail? You cannot, you know, can afford to fail a course. If you fail a course, you will have to read extra different texts the second year, and it's not going to be easy. So the first one here is The Trial of Didankimati by Ngugi wa Thiong'o. I don't think I read this book, even from the graphics of the book. It was so interesting. And I guess it's a book about, you know, the African versus the Western culture. Yes, and how the whites came in to disrupt our culture, our belief system, and everything. Okay, the second one is I Will Marry When I Want, also by Ngugi wa Thiong'o. I think this is one of my best books. These were one of the best books I read then. It has to do with, from the title marry, it has to do with marriage, the white man marriage. This book's explained that the white's wedding, it's not biblical. It is not necessarily biblical. It's just an idea, a concept of the white man to actually steal from us Africans. The white men, they approached the family in exchange of their land, of their property. They gave them a white wedding gown and a suit. And trust me, it was very new to a black African man. A white suit. They're not used to wearing that. They've never seen that before. So they just gave them the white wedding gown and the suit, that okay, if we are able to conduct a wedding for you, you should be able to give us your land. This was I think this is the idea this book is trying to portray. If you don't have money for I'm not discouraging that, but the concept of this book, the idea of this book is that all of these things, they are just the idea of the white man to steal our things, our resources. Imagine ordinary clothes to in exchange of a land. That's too much. That's thief. That's daylight robbery. So the next book is Tess of Dubervilles. Tess of Dubervilles. Each time I see this book, I dey always vex. Because this girl, she's just gullible. Some critic would say that um she, she was taken advantage of. But I just think she's just dumb. She's gullible. Because all the things that came, the misfortunes that came upon her, they were as a result of her stupidity. She wasn't naive. I can't say she's naive. She wasn't naive. She's just so dumb and stupid. You knew that this man act, likes you. He had asked you out, and yet you went with him to a lonely path, leaving every other women, every other people there, and you followed this man single-handedly. And you told him that you were feeling sleepy. You now said, "Okay, come down from the horse, so that you will rest a bit." And from there, he had his way. It's in that stupidity. I don't know. I don't know. But Tess is a character that pisses me off. She's a dumb as a girl. Forget about you still you just have to be you can't be over shove some circumstances, but still you have to protect yourself at some point. You have to be smart. You know that this person wants you. And you just went to his house alone, lonely. It's Tess is just She's a stupid character to me. She's a dumb ass girl. Damn. Yes. It is Makwala. I love this book so much. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to read this book again because this book just covers a number of things, a number of ideas, from corruption to homosexuality to religious hypocrisy with parental irresponsibility. So many things to learn from this book. You know, the main character and Day and Jackson, they went through a lot. Imagine a man sleeping with a mad woman. Damn, that's crazy. How do you want to explain that? And finally, when she had the child and she died after birth, you, of course, you can't tell the child that, oh, your mother was a mad woman. I slept with her. It's just too much. And Jackson, his mother rather, his mother was a prostitute. She had given up on life. The government were not really doing anything to empower single women. And indirectly, it might not be the responsibility of the government to take care of single mothers, but still, the governments are responsible for taking care of the needs of some basic needs of their citizens. This book is just, you're gonna love it. It's just a lot. Some it talks about some politicians who are gays, a politician, a political leader who is supposed to guide and protect the citizens. You wanted to use this boy, and he's a fine boy. Come, let me. Damn, no. This book explains it all. You don't have to be everywhere before you know that these things are happening in the world. This book is an eye opener. Trust me.